Shire. Hey, hey everybody. We're once again running late today. I think I spent the majority of the time I wasted today trying to get the backup encoder set up so that we could run a faculty stream and so we can do the Christmas stream that DJ's doing this weekend. I think just for the Patreons and stuff. It's just a yearly tradition. We put up the Christmas trees way early because that's how DJ is. I think that's coming this weekend. Speaking of coming this weekend, I talked to the Danbury Animal Welfare Society and they have located a mom cat for us now. But it's not going to come this weekend. It's actually expected to come on Halloween. And we're told it is an all black mom cat that is coming on Halloween. So, very appropriate. If it works out that way, of course. You never want to count your mom cats before they hatch. So, may or may not happen then, but that's the current plan, and I will let you know more as we know more. I sterilized the annex for the new mom cat today. I guess I got a little bit of a reprieve though. I was going to spend tomorrow washing the rug and getting everything set up, and now I can take my time because they won't be here this weekend. They'll be here the following one, I guess. Works for me. We also reorganized this room again today. I moved stuff around and I brought in a beanbag chair finally, which is nice. Means I'll get to hang out in here with them a little bit more often. What's up, Shire? What? It is about time for us to start noticing the change in the eye color. Probably the next few weeks, I mean. So, yeah, it's about that time. How advanced they are playing with things. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Clyde just knocked the phone right out of my hand. Clyde. Jumped right onto it. Good job, buddy. I was not expecting that. Clyde with the phone. Guess that's why they call him Clyde. What was all that, Clyde? Super Collider. Brumby's watching us through the tall grass. Did you learn that trick on National Geographic, buddy? Completely hidden. That time I dropped the phone. That was me. Boop. Shire. Think I was paying too much attention to these guys up here? Here comes Morgan. Yeah, actually, Tilly and Maggie get along just fine. I think if she went after Maggie once or twice, it was only because Maggie hissed at her kittens. But when Maggie's not hissing at the kittens, everything's cool. Maggie comes in here. Maggie was in here eating all of her food earlier today, and she was just watching, um, sniffing around the kittens, all that kind of stuff. So she doesn't put up with any nonsense when it comes to her kittens. But as long as everybody's okay with the kittens, then Tilly's okay with everybody. Not a problem. Really surprising that way too. I mean, she's just the coolest, chillest mom cat we've ever had. If we needed another cat here at the academy, she would definitely stay on, but we certainly don't. I know, actually, that reminds me that Lisa got an email from somebody that was asking if we were going to follow up on um, the BNP numbers for Tilly. Like I talked about a while ago before she had her kittens, that she had elevated BNP numbers on her blood test, which is it's a blood protein that we use to tell whether there's a potential heart disease. So the numbers say that she does have some potential heart disease, possibly, but it's not very specific, and there's a lot more testing that would have to be done to narrow it down to find out if it is anything at all. Um, so yeah, that is something that we are going to follow up on. I'm probably just going to talk to the vet about it when we go in on the 28th. I mean, honestly, I think her heart condition is just that she has an amazing heart. It's like the Grinch, you know. His after his heart grew 3 sizes, he probably had to see a doctor about that. So I'm guessing that's the way it is with Tilly. But we'll find out when we take her in on the 28th. I'm going to talk to the vet about it, and I think the next step is for us to get an ultrasound, and we'll probably get that arranged for. Probably not done on the 28th, but we'll probably set it up. It's not anything that we're in a big hurry for, but I do think that that's going to require us to have figured it out before we get her spayed, because that's one of the indicators that they use before they do the anesthesia for the spay. So we'll want to have it figured out by then. Morgan, how can you be so floofy? It's ridiculous. It's not possible. It's not possible. This floof, this level of floof. So much fuzz. When I talked to DJ about the BNP numbers, she basically made it sound like she didn't think it was any big deal. Of course, I mean we don't know anything, but it's just as a doctor, she knows the kinds of things that are worth panicking about, and it doesn't seem like it was on that list. So just for the record. That's about all I know about medicine is uh, to watch DJ and see whether she thinks it's important or not. That's basically the limit of my medical knowledge. Look at how deep that floof is. Just that's amazing. I can't believe how much floof you've got back here. Whew, that's a very floofy kitten. What are we doing now, Cupie? Oh, little kisses. Thanks, Cupie, but if you want to groom me, you've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I think Cupie's probably a floof, though. She's almost as floofy as Morgan is. Look at that. Look at how much that sticks up. Much like twice the depth of my finger width. It's like 2 fingers deep there. That's a lot of floof. Hi. Hi. Those eyes are so blue. DJ said that they're almost purple, and I can't really see it, but turns out my camera did see it when I edited the photos of them. I noticed that there was a little bit of a almost purplish hue in her eyes. It's a lot easier for me to see those things in the camera than it can be sometimes in person. You might be able to see it better too if you go to our website, kitten.academy, and look real close at the most recent pictures of her that are on there. Hi, Brumbles. Brumbles got the most ridiculous whiskers. They don't look so ridiculous when you're upside down. You look ridiculous. It's like that optical illusion where there's the person that's frowning upside down and their face looks kind of normal, or the other way around. I don't know when Dawes wants to do the applications. I'll talk to them about it soon. I think it's getting close to the time where we could start taking applications for these kittens, but obviously it's all up to Dawes. They're the ones that have to process the applications, so I'll find out what they have to say about it. Of course, these kittens are not quite 6 weeks old yet. They'll be 6 weeks on Saturday, and they don't get to go home until they're 12 weeks, so they're only halfway there. Where's everybody else? We haven't seen much of Clyde on this close-up, have we? Morgan came up for a while. What's Clyde doing? Is Clyde under here? No, no Clyde there. Got a Shire. Shire, where's Clyde? Where's your big brother? Where's your little brother? What? What is it, Shire? Shire is so friendly with people. Shire, by the way, I think I said yesterday that it wouldn't be long before Shire was climbing my leg, and today Shire climbed my leg twice. Also, Shire is the one that is the most insistent on getting in your lap and snuggling up and just taking a nap. That's all he wants to do. He'll leave the room to do it. Like if you bring him up to the spa, he just wants to snuggle up and take a nap with you. He's just the sweetest, snuggliest, wonderfulest little boy. There's Clyde. Hey, buddy, I saw you over there having a snack when I was talking. Did you get yourself fed? See, we've got a cheese fight going on over here. I didn't think that cheese really fit the theme, but DJ insisted that we put a cheese in the room because it's tradition. And also, I was thinking about it now. If any of you are anywhere near the same age I am, if you try to figure out how cheese and Western go together, the first thing that came to mind for me was an advertisement that played on the TV all the time for kids that was a cheese, like a dairy board cheese commercial that had a little cartoon cowboy who was hankering for a hunk of cheese. It was the weirdest thing. I'll have to find it. It was, yeah, I just saw Linda hanker for a hunk of cheese. That's the one. That is the commercial. It was like a PSA style dairy board cheese advertisement thing. Oh man, so ridiculous. But yeah, if you go with that, if you are from that generation and you remember that commercial, then you know how cheese and westerns too go together. After all, I could eat a wagon wheel. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that was the thing. So ridiculous. It was around the same era as Schoolhouse Rock, yes. Ugh. Somebody will find that thing online. It's got to be out there somewhere. I just remember it was like a weird cartoon character with this giant 10-gallon hat, and he was dancing around and singing about cheese and his hankering for a hunk of cheese. And then yes, he taught everybody to make a wagon wheel with I think cheese and crackers or something. Oh man, that really takes me back. Oh, when we moved the trees over here, they spent a whole bunch of time earlier just climbing this thing and getting up to the top of it, and then exploring around the roof of the condo and all the stuff. I can't believe they climbed this entire cactus just real easily too. They had a good old time doing that repeatedly earlier today. They'll probably get around to doing it again in a few minutes now that they're starting to get active. Uh, but it is just about time to wrap up this close up too, because we've been going almost 30 minutes, and that is enough time. So it figures, of course, just now they're starting to really take off, and I'm like, yes, I've really got to take off too. But oh, here see, here's the beanbag chair, the cheese. I make a point of showing you how the whole room got moved around. So the cactus garden, I took out two cactuses. All the rest of the cactuses are still here, but they're mostly squeezed closer together. And then this one, oh, there we go. Look at that. Morgan's up on top. I guess we missed her climbing up there, but I think you can assume that she did if she's on the top. And it looks like Brumby's thinking about joining her. I think they've all been up there. Also, there's Quartz in the teepee. Oh, and when Morgan spent a while earlier trying to figure out how to get down from where she is right now. And in the end, she just decided that the way she would get down is jump right from the roof all the way down to the floor. And she did, and she was fine. So that was pretty impressive, too. I could have gone and helped her, but you know, it's one of the things that kittens have to learn how to do. I didn't think she was going to get hurt. I think she's going to do it again. She's going to have to at some point figure out how she's going to get down from there. Got more cheese play. Oh. Is she going to... where are you at, Morgie? Okay. Keep an eye on her for just a minute there. What's up, Morgan? You made that jump once already. I bet you could do it again. Aaron Morgan, yeah. Those are going to be some extremely expensive shoes because you need to get them in pairs of pairs. They only come in fours, so they're twice as expensive as the Air Jordans. Morgie, you gotta hurry up and decide what you're doing because everybody else is being really cute too. What are you gonna do? Well, she's figuring it out. Let me remind you guys, once we're done with this, you can keep watching the kittens on the Kitten Academy live stream here on YouTube. And we should have another close-up tomorrow sometime. And then on Saturday, we have mailbag at 10 o'clock. And then we've got DJ's Christmas tree party sometime in the evening. And New Mom is not coming this Saturday, but right now the plan is for New Mom to come on Halloween and to be a black pregnant mom cat coming on Halloween. A little too appropriate, if you ask me. Dawes asked if that would be okay, and I said yes, as long as she's having kittens and not ghouls or zombies. You can tell now that Morgie wants to figure out how to get down, but you can't figure it out. Oh, wow. Flipped right around and came in on the top floor. Now that was clever. All right, well, problem solved. Now she's hitting the camera. Anyway, if you want to keep watching Morgan and the other kittens, you know what to do. And I will see all of you tomorrow.